It's a good idea that every child should learn how to swim. I mean, if they ever fall into a pond or a river or something, it's a good skill to have. They can get themselves out again without drowning. It's the most useful thing you can learn in childhood. So naturally, as a child, I was taught how to swim. Now in those days there were 3 swimming pools near to where I lived. There was one in the town centre which was a bit dodgy, but you know, it was a functioning swimming pool. There was another that was more modern, built in the late 80s, that was a damn nice swimming pool that was really, really good. Then there was the 3rd one, and you know where I'm going with this, because it's the 3rd one where I was taught to swim. It was a hole in the ground. A hole in the ground covered by a tin roof. It wasn't even a proper swimming pool. It was just a hole in the ground. It was nothing. And the people who did the swimming lessons, I don't think they were proper swimming instructors. They were just somebody they dragged in off the streets. And they didn't like me anyway, because I kept going underwater. I couldn't help it, I just loved being underwater instead of on it. I mean, is that so wrong? Is that a crime to swim underwater? No, it isn't. If I wanted to swim underwater, let me swim underwater. Damn your 50-metre badges and your 100-metre badges. Just so long as I can get myself from one side of the pool to the other without drowning, that should be okay, yeah? Yeah. Right. So as you can probably tell, swimming lessons weren't a happy time for me. They weren't anything I look back on with fondness. My last swimming lesson, however, I didn't get kicked out, I actually just got as far as I could go, but my last swimming lesson, something awful happened. Now this hole in the ground, it didn't have much in the way of security. It didn't even have lockers to put your stuff in. You just had to leave it in a pile on a bench. It had changing rooms, but it didn't have lockers. Or showers, come to think of it. It's still open, actually. God knows why, when the one in the town centre has closed, but this shitty hole in the ground is still open. God knows why. But it didn't have lockers, and I just had to leave my stuff on a little bench in a pile. So on my last swimming lesson, something got stolen, didn't it? My boxer shorts. Somebody stole my boxer shorts. Now around the time when I was having swimming lessons, there was this cartoon on the television. I can't even remember what it was, so don't even ask me, but one of the characters was this hunky looking blonde guy, and he was on my boxer shorts. There was a hunky looking blonde guy on my boxer shorts. Take that out of context if you dare. Anyway, these boxer shorts, they got stolen, and I think I know who did it, because there was this little git in my swimming class. He was a right knob end. In fact, now that I remember, his surname was actually another term for a wanker. Yes, he was an absolute little wanker, quite literally. And I reckon it was him who stole my boxer shorts, because he'd tried stuff like this before. He'd stolen a t-shirt of mine, I think, and I think once before he'd taken something else, like my socks or something. And as this was my last swimming lesson, I never got my boxer shorts back. I was never able to reclaim them. So to sum up this story, there was a guy in my swimming class who had a surname that was another word for wanker, and he stole my boxer shorts, which had a hunky blonde guy on them.